Another episode of Crypto Wars. Dude, the crypto space! What is happening? What is happening? Dude, it's happening. This is what we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. It is currently 9:40 in upstate New York. Beautiful sunny day. Sunny on the inside, sunny on the out. I'm feeling great. And I'm sorry for those who, I know I feel kind of ignorant, like being all happy. I know investing is very stressful. If you don't make the right call and things like that. You have to know, like, you're going to be the best investor when you don't care about money, okay? That is when you're going to be the best investor, all right? I'm telling you right now how to be the greatest investor you can be. Once you realize that money is evil, right? And you realize that money controls people and that the wealth thing is like delusional, then you're going to be a shitty investor. Why? Because you're emotionally attached to money and you let money control you. If you control the money and you're not emotionally emotionally attached to it, you'll be the best investor you can be, okay? It's when you get emotionally attached to money and materialism and things like that, that is when you will not be a good investor. If you're daydreaming about all the shit you can buy with your money, then you're not going to be a good investor. If you're thinking about how you can make money to make the world a better place, with your wealth, then you're going to be a good investor. Okay? And obviously that's not entirely true. Like, yes, there's some things that do, shitty things happen to good people. I'm not saying that. And, but you got to know that God does everything for a reason. Like, that's what it comes down to. Whether you lose money or make money, God's doing it for a reason. If you lose the money, well, he's showing you something. And if you make the money, he's, not necessarily blessing you, although it may seem like a blessing, but it could be just as much of a curse, because, you might be making tons of money, but it could ruin your life. People start grabbing at you, you start hating them, this and that. So that's something to think about. Just remember that, money, it doesn't matter. You can't eat your money. You know what I mean? You can't eat it. So it's not in here, Everything that's in here is what's going to make you happy. Nothing outside of you is going to make you happy, okay? And yeah, like, it's a part of succeeding, of course. Like, we don't even want to make money for the things it can buy. A lot of people just want to make money because it's a form of success, It's a form of accomplishing a task, you know what I mean? If it's a good feeling to have a problem in front of you, say, okay, how am I going to solve this problem and solve this problem? But it's even a better feeling once you solve that problem and share the know-how with everyone else. That's what I find. So, anyways, STEAM, I mean, what is there to talk about? Like, it's just, how high is STEAM going to go? STEAM could go to $1 billion market cap, up there with Ripple and up there with Bitcoin. Someday it could surpass Bitcoin's market cap. Okay? Like, that's how serious we are getting at this point. Like, I was buying STEAM when it was at 40 million market cap. Then it went down to 15 million market cap, and I bought a lot more, and I'm really happy I did. And now it's at 170. This is getting absurd. But, how high is it going to float? It's definitely going to go to the billion dollar range, I'd say. It's definitely going to go to $1 billion, maybe even, I think it could be up there between Litecoin and Ethereum, maybe at 2 billion. Now, eventually it's going to go to, I think it's going to go to Bitcoin's level at 20 billion, but it's not going to go there straight up, It might go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, whatever. I plan on getting rid of some as it's going up, selling it extremely slowly as it's going up, just so I can, buy a house and not be living with my parents, which I currently am. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It actually turned out to be the greatest decision I could, to live with my parents, because I was able to save money so I can invest and things like that. And I suggest, if you're a younger person, not to pay rent. Paying rent is it's literally, paying rent's hell, okay? Like, why wouldn't you pay $5,000 up front? Then you pay a mortgage, man, and then you're living. You're basically paying rent to own a house. So by the end of the time you're done, paying your mortgage off, you have a house. You have all that money's back. You're not even losing that money. It's yours. That money's still yours. It's just going into your house. And really, that's true security. You know what I mean? So, just something to think about. I'm just talking right here. And besides Steam, just because we all know Steam's going up great. But for those who are unsure if they want a sleeper or something, I think Gridcoin's the sleeper, man. I know it is. I know Gridcoin is a sleeper. It's just chilling. It's just ready to blow any second. I'm waiting for it. Boom. I bought a little bit with some of my Bitcoin profits. Still own a good amount of Bitcoin. Bitcoin definitely had like that little rebound, like I said it was going to. I'm not surprised that it is having a rebound. Where's it going to go from here? I don't know. I did sell a little bit more after the rebound, just to de-risk it a little bit. Not that it's not going to keep going up. I think it very well could. But I just take it day by day. Small transactions, people. That is the key to trading. You just do small-ass transactions. You go to sell your whole position, you're going to freak out no matter what happens. Okay? Like, if it keeps going up, you're going to freak out. All right? But if you, I don't know. Like, and it probably is going to keep going up because that's why you sold it. Because it was going up. And then, I don't know. If it goes down, you sell it all and then it goes up. Or, if, I don't know how to explain. Or if you buy something all at once. I don't know. Just small transactions, okay? Never make a big decision in a small amount of time. Never make a big decision in a small amount of time. I'm fucking putting that out there. I'm putting it on a fucking billboard, okay? And not that I'm like master investor, I mean, yeah, I've had a couple big moves, but I also fucked up a lot in the past. I sold my ether when I shouldn't have. I sold a lot of coins when I sold my pure coins when I shouldn't have. So I made a lot of mistakes, like it's not like that, you know what I mean? I'm not perfect, but I'm moving to that direction where I'm starting to learn the space. I'm starting to learn a lot. And I'm just excited. As far as crypto goes, at some point it's going to correct. It's not going to be though for I think a couple months. Right now gold and silver having an okay day. Not really, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying to get into gold and silver. They're kind of downtrending. They probably will till summer, but I'm very happy that they're not going up at like crypto and gold are not going up at the same time. That's all. Like, I can't wait to move a lot of profits into tangible metals, and not only that, but stocks as well. So, you know what I mean? Like, and I think another thing too is to be humble about it. Like, yeah, I'm excited that this is happening, but at the same time, like, you have to realize like people don't have the advantage you do. Like, the know-how. There's a lot of people who are put in pretty shitty positions, in a lot shittier position than I was, and they never would have had the opportunity to even know this information. There's a lot of people who have been put in my information and choose not to know this information, of course, and I thank God for blessing me and all that. But at the same time, like, I can't wait to take my profits, and I'm not going to spend it on myself. Yeah, I'm getting a house because I need a place to live. Like, I need to leave the nest. I need to flee. Whatever, I need to get my own place. But after that, man, I'm just putting all my work towards, also trading, but also, like, I can't wait to just try and help people, whether that's, I think it's going to be through, like, Ormus and colloidal gold and colloidal metals. I want to get I'm really interested in those type of supplements for people because their healing properties are insane. But, that's why I think gold is so valuable and so is silver, and that's why I think it's so undervalued. Although cryptocurrency is great, it's not really God sent. It's more man-made. So you can't be reliant on the man-made, Although they're tools, they're good tools. Like, cryptocurrency is a great tool, but it's not the cure for cancer. Like, gold might be the cure for cancer. I know that sounds far-fetched, but just do your research on it. Yeah, I'm excited, man. It's time we take over the world. Like, I think we deserve this, and, I mean, good times away. I'm never gonna sell all of my Steam, like never. I'm probably gonna keep always half of it because I always see it as like the Bitcoin, like Bitcoin was, like when Bitcoin was at freaking whatever 10 cents. Like I think Steam has the caliber to be like the next Bitcoin, if not bigger, because just because, man. It's like it could compete with Facebook. Facebook is worth $100 million. Like, okay, if Facebook, and now I understand you see Bitcoin, but really it's like dark web coin, right? The dark web is kind of worth around $27 billion, right? I mean, consider that, okay? Like, yeah, Bitcoin's awesome, but there's also a lot of crime and a lot of shit connected to it. And like, I understand that, like, yeah, you're a Bitcoin investor, but in a lot of ignorance, if you buy like tons of Bitcoin, right, you're kind of investing in drug laundering and this and that. And people are like, oh, well, that's just a side part of Bitcoin. That's not the real truth of Bitcoin. And like, I agree with that completely. Like, there's good to bad to everything. And there's even going to be good to bad to Steam at some point. Like, you know what I mean? If celebrities start buying Steam and they start taking it over and stuff like that. But like, what I'm getting at is, like, yeah, I don't know. It's just like one of those things that, but you got to be wary of it. Bitcoin isn't like, it's not God. You know what I mean? You don't worship Bitcoin. Like, I don't worship Steam either. I worship the Lord. So and that's what's gonna help you invest in the long run is when you don't get emotionally attached to any investment. Like, don't think it's going to go up forever. Although it does go up forever, it's going to go down before it does go up forever. You know what I mean? Like, everything that, in order for it to go up, it's got to go down, right? You know what I mean? We all should know that by now. All right, well, leave me your thoughts in the comment section below, please. Not that anyone pays attention to my channel. I have about 12 viewers that view my channel. I'm kind of disappointed, though, because I was hoping that because I bought so much Steam power, that would give me more influence in the community, and no one seems to give a shit! That's okay. I didn't mean to freak out like that. Alright, I'm going before I look more like an idiot. Peace.